Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we are making, or we're going to attempt, pastelon. But this pastelon, I already have my maduros here, my plátanos maduros here cut up. We're going to make it in a muffin tin. So we're going to make these individual. So number one is we have a muffin tin, which we're going to be using. So we have that in the back. Our plátanos, and we're going to have some oil that we are going to be cooking the plátanos in, and plus we're making the picadillo. I already browned my meat, and so far I have added sazon and a little bit of my sofrito. I'll show you what I add to it next, but I'm also going to be frying this. Just do me a favor, hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way when I put up a video, you guys get it first. And leave me a comment below. Let me know how you like this one. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. Okay, so in here I have ground beef, about a pound and a half of ground beef. I added about 2 tablespoons of sofrito. I am going to add some tomato sauce, which I'm opening now. I'm also going to be adding tomato sauce, about a little less than half of a can, half of an 8-ounce can. So I'm going to say roughly around 2 ounces of it. I'm also going to add garlic because garlic is life. That's just my motto. So garlic. We're just going to cook the picadillo. To this picadillo, I'm not adding too many fancy things because I want my daughter to be able to eat this. So I'm going to try to limit what I add to it. Some comino, some cumin. I'm also going to add just a little touch of cayenne pepper. Not a lot. Just a little bit because I don't want it to be OD spicy. OD spicy. Whoa. So, you know, I don't want it to be overly spicy. I don't know how good this is, but we'll see. I'm also going to be adding to this I'm going to add some adobo, all-purpose seasoning. And we're going to give it a little turn. In here you can add onions and garlic and a bunch of different vegetables. It's up to you. I am going to chop up a few olives. And I'm going to chop it because, again, I have some picky people in the house. So I'm going to just give a rough chop, and I'm not going to add many. In the back of the stove, you can see that I have my oil that is heating up right there, right in the back. I have oil that is heating. So for me to cook my plátanos, so I added a little bit of olives. And this is going to be a simple picadillo. I'm not adding much of anything to it. Only because, like I said, I have a picky daughter. So, oh wait, one other thing is that I'm going to add garlic powder. This is garlic powder with parsley. And I'm adding black pepper. And I'm adding some onion powder. And we give it another little spin. We're going to grab ourselves a small fork and just give this a quick taste. it needs a little bit of salt. So I use kosher salt. So I'm going to give it a nice pinch. Give it a little stir. I think it's perfect now. So now we're gonna shut this off, and we're gonna wait for the back to get a little warm, a little sizzly. That way, I can start frying my plátanos. Now, to fry the plátanos, you're gonna need your plátanos already, like I showed you in chunks, and you're gonna need a container, so that way you can actually put them in paper towels to drain. Okay, so I'll show you that next. I moved everything around so it'll be easier. So we're gonna start by adding our plátanos. We want these to be nicely golden brown because they're sweet. They just might go a little fast. Just keep an eye on them. So we're gonna make sure that they're golden on all sides. We're going to put them on paper towels to drain while we finish them all. And then we're going to be mashing them. But I'll show you that next. So, as you can see, the plátanos are getting nicely golden. And we're going to put them in a paper towel to drain while we continue to fry the rest. See, these are super sweet, so I want you to think about sweetness with the saltiness of the meat. So sweet and salty always goes good together. So we're putting the rest of it in anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue to cook plátanos until all the plátanos are cooked, and then I'll show you. So one of the things we do now is that we get a bowl and we're gonna add part of our plátanos to it. Okay, just because you gotta do it a bit at a time. And we grab a masher and we are going to start mashing our plátanos like if they were mashed potatoes. You could put them in a fruit processor, but I don't want it that processed. So we add, so we do that, and then we add these, and then we add the third one that is cooking, and we're gonna mash them. When I come back, I'm gonna show you how do I assemble. Just for the record, we're gonna need 1 egg beaten with a little bit of milk or a little bit of water. I'm also using some corn that I have it on the back. I have some corn, and then I have my meat, my picadillo there. So we're going to continue to mash this, and then we're just going to assemble. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. For starters, we want to spray our tins so that way they're easy to pop out. Okay. And number 2, I'm going to show you one. We're going to take a little bit of our mixture and we're going to pop it in the bottom. Now, either you can use your fingers or use a small little spoon, right? And we want to try to make like a little cup. You follow me? We want the bottom to be covered. Okay, so that's the one thing we're gonna do with all of these. Now we continue, and we're gonna add picadillo right on top. So picadillo right on top. Picadillo right on top. And we continue putting the picadillo on all of them till we get to the end. Now, They're all filled with picadillo. We're gonna take some corn, not on all of them, but on some, I'm gonna add corn. Okay? Let's do 5 with corn. Next, we grab some good melting cheese. Mozzarella, pepper jack. I want you to see how beautiful. It doesn't matter that this could be a little messy right now. So we're gonna add the cheese on all of these. Okay, and then after we add the cheese, you're gonna just go ahead and push it down just slightly with your hand. One of the things that's great with this is some green beans, but hubby's allergic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see our eggs. We're gonna add a little bit of eggs to each one. Hopefully it's enough egg. Oops, I just spilled it all over the bottom. Okay. Whoa. No. We put the eggs because the eggs, what happens with the eggs help it bind. Now we're going to grab this, and because everything is cooked, this part should not take long. We're going to pop this into the oven at 350 degrees for, I'm going to say, 15 minutes or so until the cheese is bubbling. You'll see next. We are about to come out the oven. I want to show you. Careful because it's super hot. Take a look. Now we're going to let them cool. And we're going to be passing a little offset spatula around the side. We're going to let it cool before we do that though. I'm just doing this one for the heck of it. But the one thing I do want to do before this cheese sets is that I do want to cut one part from the neck, because you know cheese melts and it's got a mind of its own. So I'm just cutting the excess out of one. Just so that way when the time comes to take them out, you don't have too much of a problem. Anyways, we're gonna let this cool in here for about 5 minutes before we take it out. So what we're doing is literally just going around it really quickly, and we're guiding them with your hand. And when you get to the bottom, bring it up and hold it together, and you have these cute little cups. They're super adorable. So I'm just trying to get these going. That one was going to give me a problem. So we're just taking them out. Some of these are more filled than the others. So what we're doing is going all the way around, and we remove. Some of these are going to fall apart because they are super hot still. But anyways, what do you think? Super delish. These here are your Pastelon cups. You could serve these as is or top them with some sauce. I bought this amazing sauce which I'm dying to try. So I'm going to try it on one of them. And it's this is a red pepper sauce that I bought. I'm afraid of going too so you could add sauce to it if you want, or eat just as is. Anyways, that's it. This is me letting you know. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for watching. This is Pastelon Cups. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. Come on. Do me a favor and share. Just hit the like button, please. Subscribe. It doesn't take but 2 seconds.
Or is it?
Anyways, I will see you guys on the next video. God bless.
Or is it?
Bye.